Hey there, welcome to the Healthy Vibes podcast. I'm Kelly Renato, and I thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I know how valuable time is, and I just want to give you a short bit of encouragement this week. Mostly a bit of courage to go out there and make good choices, because our choices are truly what define our days, our life, our health, and we have control over most of our choices. So this week, I really want to talk, and sometimes I know I sound like a broken record, but I cannot overemphasize how simple choices change our life, how simple choices can change our health and things that we're feeling. And I am not minimizing the importance of what we eat and exercise, because those are huge. And you can absolutely do a complete change of lifestyle by switching up and eating clean food and just starting to move every day, just walking. But I want today to talk about the choices that have nothing to do with either of those, that don't cost a thing, and you can start doing right now. And if you've listened to me for a while, you've probably heard lots of these. But this week I was thinking, and this week I wasn't feeling great, and I was exercising, and I eat, I say I go 80-20, 80% of the time I eat really, really good. And lately I've been trying to eat really good. And it's just, I've just been tired, lots going on, pulled in different directions. And I was talking to another friend of mine, a few people I talked to this week. One was feeling a little bit of stress, one some anxiety, one struggling sleeping. And it's funny because I thought about how easily um, we go to certain things. This world has made us feel like, well, I can't sleep. I need to take something. I'm feeling, anxious or stressed. Maybe I can get something to calm me down. And there's so many natural things that can help this. And again, I'm not an expert, and I'm not saying that there aren't things in different situations that might need something more, or, a doctor's help or someone's help. I'm not saying that. If you've tried all of the rest, absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that, because some of us do need um, a little bit more help with whatever's going on in our life. But I do want to say, and I've had a few situations where I ended up at the doctor and my cholesterol was a little bit high. That's what I was talking with my one friend about. And they immediately wanted to put me on something. And I never had a problem with it. And I said to him, no, I said, let me go, try and improve my own habits at home and see if I can improve it. And another time, my blood pressure was high there, and I just had a lot going on in my life. Same thing. And I just kept thinking this week, with the way I was feeling, I know I was getting kind of out of my own routine of the things that simply we can do to change around some of this stuff. And I think we too quickly just knock it or say, that's not going to help me. I've had several people say that, that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. But don't knock it till you try it. And when I say try it, it's not just once. Just like anything that we do in life, it's consistency. Every day doing it to see. Give yourself, I say everything takes, 30 days if you really want to know if something's helping or not. But I do think with a lot of these simple choices, you start feeling better, like much quicker. So this week my head was just in a bad place. I was really overtired. I just wasn't feeling like myself. But I thought about it when I was, thinking about what I was going to talk about this week. I thought about the things I wasn't doing, because as we all know, life gets the best of us. I can preach all the good things we should do, but I promise you, I am just like everyone else, and I fall off the truck every week with something. Maybe it's exercise one week, maybe it's what I'm eating, drinking, my morning routine. It's so easy to fall off all of these things. It's just easy. And then sometimes when life gets busy, like it has been lately, and I've been pulled in like multiple directions, I realized how many things I was not consistently doing. And I know how every single one of these things helped me, because all of them got me out of holes that I was in many times in my life where I just didn't feel good. I was down, I was a little depressed, I was, whatever it was, stressed out, grief. But I know that these choices over and over can shift my perspective, change my mind, change how I'm feeling, and truly get me out of whatever hole I'm feeling in, whether it's anxiety, fear, sadness, grief. It's one step at a time. And I'm not saying to bury all those things. I'm just saying wherever you are, and I've said it before, stop digging, meaning stop making the choices that make you feel worse. A lot of times when we feel bad, we eat like crap, we stay up late so we don't get good sleep, we don't get up and get our exercise in. Maybe we drink too much because we're just like tuning out, watch too much TV, and we do all the things that deep down we know don't help us to feel better. But especially if you're not feeling great, that's when you really want to shift those small choices and just get yourself out of it. There's nothing wrong with any of those things. Staying up late here and there to watch some TV, have a drink, whatever you want to do. But if it's day in and day out and you're feeling crappy, you have to switch it up. So this week, I want you to look at your simple choices. I hope you're moving, and I hope you're trying to eat as healthy as possible. But even if so some people could be doing that and still not feeling great. That's how I was years ago after I had my second child. I was doing all the things, but some of these things that I'm about to mention, I wasn't doing. So I was exercising, I was eating good, I was sleeping, and I still wasn't feeling great. And it was because of some things to do with my mind and my soul and my heart. Or maybe you're having a hard time getting into your routine. You're busy, you're not getting something to eat, but these things you can do right now. And they might help switch your gear to get you to want to exercise because it gives you just a little bit of hope. So don't knock these choices until you've tried them. And this week, I'm going to give you 10, but pick one. Just try one. And I promise you, next week, try another one. But it's the simple things that we do day in and day out that can totally shift our perspective, our mindset, our heart, and what's inside us. And I promise you, that's what makes us feel better. You can think you're happy all day long, but if deep down in your mind and your heart and your soul, you're just not feeling it, you're just, you don't know what it is, you can't shake it. I promise you, it's that deeper, those small, simple choices, the deeper choices to truly like help your heart to feel better. So, number one, I'm going right into it, is prayer. Time with God, a deeper relationship with God. And that is absolutely number one. And the one thing I know, and I have plenty of friends that are super strong in their faith, good Christians, good people, they practice it, they talk to God, how quickly and how easily life can take us off our rail, and we just miss our time with God every morning. And I love the story that a friend of mine that I interviewed a long time ago, Freda, told me a story of in the morning, someone told her this and it's never left her. And it doesn't leave me anymore either. Every morning, God is waiting at the kitchen table for you. He just wants you to stop, visit with him for a little bit, and go about your day. And if by chance, because this is how life is, we all know, you wake up, you're getting the kids ready, you're getting something to eat, get your stuff ready, you're running out the door, you bypass him, and you just go about your day. When you get back at night, he is still going to be there because he wants nothing more than a relationship with you. And I promise that is where that true peace comes from. So if you make sure you get back into anything this week, consistently talk to God and pray. It's just a conversation. Maybe it's morning, evening, both, before your meal, during the day, while you're driving. Make sure you are having a conversation, a relationship, a deeper relationship with God. I know many times I'll think to myself, I wish I had someone to talk to about this because I feel like he doesn't understand. She's not going to understand. They don't want to hear it. And that's who I talk to. I'm like, why would I even think I don't have someone? God wants to hear it all. He wants nothing more than a relationship. So, number one, prayer. More prayer, consistent prayer, deep prayer. Number two, and this, this is my other thing I'm always on the horn about, get outside. Get outside. And I'm telling you, when I talk to people about this, again, we have just become more inside, whether because we're on meetings all the time, we're on the computer, we're working, we're tired. We just don't go there. Spend more time outside. I promise you, the benefits of sunshine and being in touch with nature and closer to God is unbelievable. All of it. It improves your mood. If you get outside first thing in the morning, or it especially, but during the day as well, it's going to help your sleep. It's going to increase that connection to God because I don't know how you don't feel closer to Him when you're out in nature, the sky, the wind, the birds. It'll improve your mental health and increase your vitamin D, but you got to be out there. Bone health improves, disease prevention, decrease your stress, more calm, blood pressure improves, just helps you to slow down. And I promise you, even on my busiest days, in between maybe a call or a class or running, whatever it is, I will just take a walk outside, even if it's 5 minutes. And I won't take my phone unless, I have to because I'm waiting, but I don't get on it. I go out there, take in the air, get fresh air, look up at the sky, look at the sun. I let the sun like beat on me because it feels good and you need it. I think we've gotten so scared of it. And I'm not saying you got to sit out there all day, but go out and get some fresh air. And in between the busy day, it can give you clarity. It can calm you. It will decrease your stress. So many benefits. Just spend more time outside. We are so far removed from nature, I feel like these days. Get out there. Get out there, get your kids out there. Just sitting outside and reading, go out with your dogs, take a walk in your yard, whatever it is, get outside. That's number 2. Number 3, and all of these, again, take practice, consistency, but you can do them. Number 3, stop carrying the weight of others people's opinions. You just have to stop it. I know this is hard. It's taken me years and I easily fall right back into it. It's because it's human nature to not want to disappoint someone or upset someone. But I feel that we've gotten to a point where it takes over how we live our life. And you're missing your life and your family's life if you worry about what everyone else is thinking. And there's a quote, and I don't know who it's from, but and I'm sure if you Google it, it'll come up. If you live your life for what other people think, you will have successfully lived your life for someone else. And it's so true. And that quote, it's not exactly what they said, but it's something similar. It really hit me because it's true. You're missing your life if you're constantly living it for what other people think. Because I promise you, if you have people in your life that always judge you, give their opinions, no matter what you do, they're going to judge you and give you their opinions. So it's not like if you switch it up, they're not going to judge you and give you their opinions. So make the choices for you, whether it's chasing a dream, whether it's starting an exercise program, whether it's creating boundaries, saying no, whatever it is, going to church. Maybe you have someone in your circle that's judging you on that and you want to get closer to God. Stop living your life for someone else. Live your life for God. That's it. And I know when I started sharing, like on my podcast, on my blog, homeschooling, I can think of every single thing I've done over the years. I've had someone close to me say something, and they didn't mean it mean, but they had an opinion, and that's okay. I'm not saying we can't have opinions, but don't switch what you're doing because someone gives you an opinion. There's things sometimes we do in life too that are just good for our soul. It doesn't have to be for any other reason. And it doesn't have to be, well, this is my side hustle and I'm trying to make money. It could just be, like I tell people, I want to share goodness with other people. I want to share the things that I've learned that have helped my health and my life with other people. And that's it. But either way, live your life. I promise you, if someone's going to judge you, they are going to judge you regardless. So I want you to take it back and I want you to live your life for you. Because every time I fall into that trap, because I still do, I can feel it. I get heavy. I feel like I'm carrying around something. I feel stressed. I feel moody. And I have to like almost reassess, like, why am I feeling this? And usually it's because I'm bothered by something that someone has said to me about something that's near and dear to me. How you raise your kids, what you're doing this weekend, why you're saying no, why you're saying yes, why you bought that car, why you moved to that house. Go live your life. God wants you to live your life, and you are special, unique, and it is your life. All right, number 4, stop choosing stress. And yep, this is a choice. Don't tell me you can't, because you can. Life is always, always, always going to surround you with something that could stress you. It's your choice how you handle it, how you respond to it, and what you do with it. Because suffering is always going to come your way, challenges are going to come our way, bumps in the road, things we weren't expecting, and this is how we grow. This is how we get closer to God. This is how we mature. This is how we just, I think, become more spiritual and know that, okay, I've done all I can. I cannot control this, because we can only control our choices, our actions, our responses. And the best choice is to let the rest go and trust God with whatever it is that's going on today, this season of life, whatever. Trust God and actually use your faith, practice your faith, because stressing about something, getting upset about something, and I know, and I fall right back into this too, but it's your choice. And I have to say, like, I've been around a few people lately that whatever the situation was and they were part of it with me, they were so calm and they handled it so well. And it just felt good to be with someone that was handling the situation, but they weren't even like phased. And I was getting a little like phased and worked up. And I thought to myself, all right, why am I getting worked up? We're doing all that we can, everything possible to solve this problem. And so now we just got to like wait. And so stop choosing stress because it's a choice. Number 5, be kinder to yourself. Again, this is a choice. Treat yourself like you would like others to treat you. Treat yourself like you treat others, hopefully, as long as it's good. But just be kinder to yourself. I don't know why it's become so popular to beat ourselves up, to call ourselves names, whatever. Be kinder to yourself. It's a choice. And it's a good example to your kids, your daughter, your spouse, your friends. Be kinder to yourself. There's no reason to beat yourself up. And this goes right along with number 6, grace. Grace, grace, grace. I can't preach grace enough. Grace has changed my life. God gives us grace. Let's give it to ourselves and let us give it to others. This is the choice that can give you the happiest, most stress-free, easygoing, joyful life. Just keep choosing grace. This is not sweating the small stuff, letting the little things go, forgiving others easily, because we all make mistakes. We are all human. Being kinder to everyone, including yourself, and remembering where you should spend your energy. This is the best gift, and I can't say it enough. And it's such a choice. It is just a choice not to get upset with this person for messing up something, not to get upset with this situation, not to get upset. We're getting so upset with everyone over everything. We're not supposed to be perfect. Everything's not supposed to go smoothly. How you handle those bumps is really, and I believe it, I've read it, but I truly believe it now. That's your character. If when the bumps in the road come and you like lose it, that's what's going on inside of you. So choose grace. Tell yourself this is a practice. This is a prayer. I pray to God to give me more grace, to help me choose grace. Just choose grace. I'm telling you, it is the outside of God, it's the next best gift you can give yourself. Number 7, practicing gratitude. I preach this a lot, but gratitude changed my world years ago. Just saying or writing, I am grateful for daily. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful. And if you're fighting with your husband, you need to say, I am grateful for my husband because it calms you. If you're having an issue with a friend, your kids, I am grateful for my kids. I am grateful for this challenge to help us both grow. I am grateful that my friendship is being challenged. I am grateful for my friend. Gratitude and practicing it fills your heart, calms you, and it just, if you truly say it and mean it over and over, it shifts your perspective, which is usually what we need, because every situation has so many perspectives. And when I have an ugly perspective or one that I know I don't like that doesn't feel good, I just pray, I just want it shifted. I want to see it another way. And I can't always get there right away, but I can get there if I practice gratitude, I give grace, and I'm kinder. Like, all of those can help me shift. And it's amazing once you find a new perspective, how much clarity you feel, how healthy your mind is, and how the whole situation, it's almost like you don't even want to go back because you can see that there is another way. So practice gratitude. Number 8, let go of guilt. Another choice, another hard choice, but it's a choice. If you say, you're making me feel guilty, stop making me feel guilty, we're choosing it. You can tell them, be honest and say, I get that you're, not liking my choice. You want me to choose something else. It's trying to make me feel guilty, but I'm not going to feel it because I know the best choice for me right now is this. Honesty is always good, especially in our relationships that we love. So stop choosing guilt, because that will just divide and, tear up a relationship. So just let it go. All right, number 9, very simply, walk after you eat. A lot of us, I think, finish eating and we just sit on the couch or we go back to our desk or whatever happening in life. Just take a walk around your house. Just take a walk around. And I've started doing this more. I'm not good at doing it consistently, but when I do it, I feel better. And there's plenty of research on how walking after you eat helps regulate your blood sugar, your mood, it improves digestion. It just helps you feel so much better than just crashing on the couch for the night and not getting back up to do much. So just take a walk outside. And getting outside one more time is good for us. All right, and last one of these simple choices that you can make right now this week is being intentional about getting a better night's sleep. And I know this is hard because I know I have a hard time with a good night's sleep. So I think when you have bad night's sleep, you give yourself grace. When you have a late night, like this last week, I know that's what led up to me not feeling good. I had a couple late nights waiting for teenagers to get home. I had a night I just didn't sleep well. I think maybe it was what I ate or something. Either way, just get back on track, because sleep is being proven over and over at how important it is for our health, our metabolism, repairing our cells, how our muscles feel, letting them rest, recover, repair, and just giving your digestive system a break, like giving your whole body enough time to rest for the next day. So be intentional and just start practicing. There's so many ways that you can get a better night's sleep. Trying to wind down an hour before bed, getting off the phone, the screens, um, reading a book, turning off the lights in your room, putting on some music. I love lavender oil. I even have like a pillow mist that I got from Osea that I love. But there are some simple things to just calm your room. Darkness is good. If you need noise, then white noise, music, whatever it is. But I think that giving yourself that time to try to just wind down before bed is helpful. But 7 to 8 hours is what they say to aim for. I know I think eight's hard. I do get it sometimes, but I do aim for 7. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. But I know that I'm a better mom, a better spouse, and a better person when I'm getting my sleep. And I can feel it. I just feel healthier. My body feels better. My mind feels better. So I want you this week, I don't care if you take one or if you take more, try to take one of these choices and just practice it every day and just see what a difference it makes in your mind, how you feel, your clarity, your mood. all of it. So just at least one of them. Add one this week consistently and give it a week, give it 2 weeks, whatever it is. Prayer, spending more time outside, stop carrying the weight of other people's opinions, stop choosing stress, be kinder to yourself, grace, gratitude, letting go of guilt, taking a walk after you eat, and getting a good night's sleep. Those are the 10 you get to choose from. I'll put them in the show notes so you can remember if you need to refer back to it. So please, 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 simple choices. I'm telling you, that's all I want is simple choices to change your life, to take your life back, take your health back, and slow you down so you can enjoy today. So I hope this motivates you a little longer than normal, but have the best week. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you next week. Share this if you know someone that could use it. Leave me a review, reach out to me, let me know what you think, and I appreciate you being here. Take care.